Hi, you guys, it's Mrs. Layous. Right now, you guys are on your way towards your math lesson. Remember, you have this video and another video. It's like you're watching me in class teach it on a whiteboard, and then you're going to watch me teach you and get you started on your workbook today. So every time you have a math assignment, you need to be watching both videos. If you come with needing more help, I'm going to first ask you if you watched both of my videos. If you did and you're still confused, join me during virtual office hours starting at 2:15 and I will help you. All right? So let's go ahead and get started. For today, you're doing lesson 4, chapter 1. So lesson 4, chapter 1 starts on page 33. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple examples and then tell you what your assignment is today. All right. So they want us to shade the models and then write each one in a fraction in word form as a decimal. Okay, so how do you read this fraction out loud? How do you say this fraction? You would say 7/10. So I'm going to write that in word form, 7/10, just like how I read it. So there's the word form. Now I need to write it as a decimal. So remember, how do I relate a fraction to a decimal? The number on top is the digit 7, and it wants it to be in the 10th place. So go get your place value chart if you need, but I should have a 7 sitting in the 10th place. How do I shade the model? This is 7 out of 10, so I'm going to shade 7 out of 10 on my model. So 7 right here. And it doesn't have to be pretty, but try and stay in all the lines. And I should only have 7 shaded out of the 10. Easy cheesy. All right, I think you guys will get the hundreds one, so I'm going to go do one that's a thousands. Notice it's a thousands block because it goes into like a 3D looking cube. So let's first read this out in word form. 91 thousandths. So let's write that out in words. 91 thousandths. Remember, we're working with decimals, so you have to have that THS at the end, thousandths. So how do you write that as a decimal? 91, and my 1 needs to be in the thousandths place. So that would be a decimal 091. This digit needs to be sitting in the thousandths place. Okay, now I'm going to shade 91 of these cubes out of the 1,000. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. And there you have it, 91 out of 1,000. All right, I want you to try number 2 and number 4 on your own. That's your assignment on the front page. On the back page, here's what I want you to do. I want you to do just 5 through 10, and I'm going to do number 5 for you to get you started. You are not doing any of the problem solving today. We will do that when I meet with you during Math Stations. So go ahead and get started. Write each fraction as a decimal. So you're just turning fractions into a decimal. Remember, the digit on top is the number, so write it out, 15. And it tells you where it wants in the denominator, 15 in the hundredths place. That means the 5 needs to sit in the hundredths place. So my decimal would have to go here because this is the tenths place and this is the hundredths place. So my 5 is sitting in the hundredths. I'm going to do another one just in case. I will do number 9 for you as well. Look at this one, 815 thousandths. That means my 5 in 815 needs to be sitting in the thousandths place. So my decimal then would have to go right here. Please remember you have a place value chart in your math folder to help you. All right, you guys, so you are going to go ahead and again do numbers 2 and 4 on the front, and then do 6, 7, 8, and 10, and then you can stop for today. All right, you guys, I will check in with you later.